Hey man, real stay safe shit. You already know what the fuck going on. So today we gotta talk about this young Dolph situation. Now, before we start, I just want to say all this shit is alleged and it's not 100% proven yet. It's not 100% proven yet, but there's a lot of consistencies and like coincidences, if you were to say, that make this like you can make the judgment by yourself at the end of this, and then you'll kind of come to the same conclusion that I did, because there's so many coincidences that it's like I don't know that the world just works like this. So anyways, basically it was discovered about I think yesterday night, the end of yesterday, that they located the car that had shot young Dolph. It was a white Mercedes coupe, and it was basically seen all in the fucking scene, basically leaving the scene, and the shooter's getting inside. You see young Dolph's homie shoot back and shit. So basically it was discovered later today that people were spreading on like Facebook and like Instagram that they had pictures of the car being found in the same house that this other local rap group with JoJo Splat, who's like the main person. They basically shot a video in the same house where the fucking car was found.
Yeah, I'm on some money shit, chasing hundreds, I'm thumbing, bitch. Coming, quick money long, yeah, I'm having shit. Quick to pop my shit on.
Okay, that's off rip, that's already another coincidence. So after this, there's like, when you look up the person JoJo Splat, this is sort of like the conclusion that people are basically coming on. You find a video that basically shows the house. It shows him in the house where the car was dropped off. It also shows someone in a Bass Pro Shops hat. Now, if we look back at the footage, I mean, like, I feel like there's not really a lot of black people walking around with Bass Pro Shops hats. We can start with that. Number two, when you look at the footage, the person has like the same build as the people who was the gunman with the Bass Pro Shop hat, wearing it in the same fashion. Also, you can see a gun that looks very similar to the AR pistol that was used to kill young Dolph. So basically, people are coming to the conclusion that JoJo Splat and another person inside of his group basically were the people that did the hit. On top of that, I think JoJo Splat was a local artist that basically had a relationship with Dolph. And I don't know if this is confirmed, but people are saying that the trap house that is used in the video and where the car was found was actually owned somehow by young Dolph and his family. But I don't know, that's not really like proven yet. I don't think they've come out and said that yet, the cops at least. But the thing that is kind of like weird about this video is like the fact that they like, I don't know, like it's a coincidence, like, to say the least. But I don't know, the nigga literally rocking it the same way that he, like, the person that one of the shooters allegedly rocked it, and it's pretty noticeable. And it's already a coincidence, because if it's at the same house that fucking you shot the video at, that's already a coincidence. Like, the murder vehicle being at the house is a coincidence. The guy being in the video with the fucking hat at the house, a coincidence. Like, the AR pistol being shown that looks very similar to the pistol used in the fucking shooting, that's a coincidence too, man. I'm gonna play the video, you're gonna see this shit. Like, I'm not like trying to just spread false rumors or like snitch or be an internet detective and shit, because this is basically like common knowledge. The internet is basically saying this, and you know that the internet sometimes, like, they have like issues with actual evidence, like they're not the cops. So a lot of times when this type of shit happens, it ends up being a whole completely different ass nigga. Like, niggas were talking about Soldier Kid was the person that killed X because of so and so and so and so, like loosely like conspiracy theory shit. But this is like off rip, this is like some coincidences that I don't know, like this is too many coincidences, you feel me? Like, this is so many coincidences, like it's 3 coincidences in one. At what point does it stop being a coincidence? I don't know if the cops are gonna use this. I don't really know if you could use, because like really anyone could have a Bass Pro Shop, anyone could have a fucking AR pistol and shit, but it's like at the same time, don't you think that it's like, I don't know, you gotta prove beyond reasonable doubt. So this is all speculation at this point, but you, at the end of the day, it's looking like it is what it is. We're gonna keep it posted until then, but I don't know, man. If that's the case, then these niggas majorly fucked up. Cause like, all for it, they had a relationship with Dolph. they were allegedly supposed to sign with him, and then he didn't sign them, and then they ended up signing with Yo Gotti and shit. So that's off rip. That's already a motive right there. Not saying that I'm the police or nothing like that, but that's like a fucking motive, I would say. But and then on top of that, like, just being caught there, like, they should have fucking like got rid of the car. You think? Like, there's so many. It allegedly it's only a 7-minute drive from where the Dolph location was, which means that they did the hit, they dropped off there, they had a getaway car and shit, and then they got out. But that means these niggas are basically probably fucked, because the cops are gonna use everything at their disposal, because Dolph is like a pillar in the community. It's not just like a fucking local rapper dying. That's like a superstar dying, you know? So niggas gonna look that up. They're gonna probably get all the fucking cameras along the way and shit. They're probably gonna get all the fucking footage from different like places and shit. And it's like off rip, if they have like evidence tied to it and they didn't fucking clean out the car or anything like that, then they're probably gonna be like fucked, because it's like these niggas like already, the cops have the car. So if they have any hair, any like fingerprints on that shit, sure they were wearing gloves at the time, but it's like these niggas were wearing gloves all the time driving. I mean, they could have been careful and shit, but I don't know, man. Hopefully, I don't know, they should have burned that shit, should have did something with the car, but they left that shit in the driveway, which is definitely not the move, because niggas gonna fucking find that. The cops are gonna search for prints and shit. But we'll stay posted. Real stay safe shit. You already know what the fuck going on. We're gonna keep you up with the fucking updates and shit when we figure out more information, because right now this is like speculation, and like there's no really telling, but it's like it's too many coincidences that it's like starting to come out to be like the story. But hey, man, I don't know, maybe it's some totally different situation. But real stay safe shit. You already know what the fuck going on, man. Go cop some clothes, link in the description. Go check out the video I just dropped, the music video. You already know. Peace.